Ever pondered about where your food goes after you've devoured it? Imagine a fantastic factory within you, hard at work, transforming that yummy pizza or crunchy apple into fuel for your body. This extraordinary system is none other than your digestive system. So, shall we embark on this incredible journey together? Our journey commences right here in the mouth. This is where the magic begins. Think of your mouth as the grand gateway to the digestive system. It's the first stop on our food's incredible journey. Your teeth, those white little soldiers, have the important job of breaking down the food into smaller, manageable pieces. They are like the first line of workers in our body's food factory, making sure everything is in perfect bite-sized chunks. Next up, we have the tongue. Not just a fun tool for tasting ice cream and making silly faces, the tongue helps move the food around your mouth and pushes it towards the back when it's time to swallow. And let's not forget about saliva. Produced by the salivary glands, saliva is like a secret sauce that makes the food easier to chew and swallow, and it even starts the digestion process. Once you swallow, the food begins its slide down a slippery slope called the esophagus. Next, we arrive at a muscular bag known as the stomach. Picture it as a sort of biological blender. It's a major player in this digestive journey, acting much like a pit stop for your food. The stomach's walls are tough and strong, contracting and relaxing to churn and mix your food into a soupy mixture. But it's not just about the physical mixing. In this pit stop, the stomach releases digestive juices, including hydrochloric acid and enzymes. These juices go to work breaking down the food even more. It's like having millions of tiny workers, each with a special job, all working together to prepare your food for the next stage of its journey. This process can take a few hours, but the stomach is patient. It releases the food little by little, ensuring that the small intestine isn't overwhelmed. From here, the food is dispatched to the small intestine. Our food now enters the longest part of our journey, the small intestine. This isn't called small because of its length. Oh no, it's actually about 20 feet long. It's called small because it's narrower than the large intestine. The small intestine is where the magic happens. It's like a nutrient superhighway where the food you've eaten, now broken down into tiny particles, gets absorbed. Tiny finger-like projections called villi line the walls of the small intestine, absorbing the nutrients and sending them into the bloodstream. This is how your body gets the energy it needs to think, run, play, and even sleep. After the small intestine has done its amazing work, what's left of the food moves into the large intestine. This part of the journey is less about absorbing nutrients and more about water reclamation. The large intestine absorbs leftover water from the undigested food and forms what will become waste products. But the journey isn't over yet. This waste moves into the rectum, a holding area at the end of the digestive highway. The rectum stores this waste until your body is ready to get rid of it. Finally, any leftover waste is sent to the rectum and eventually eliminated through the anus. It might not be the most glamorous part of the journey, but it's a crucial step in keeping our bodies healthy and happy. Our digestive system isn't a one-man show, though. It's supported by an amazing cast of organs. The teeth, for instance, are the first to get to work, crushing and grinding food into manageable pieces. Our salivary glands lend a hand too, secreting saliva to moisten the food and make it easier to swallow. The liver and pancreas also play crucial roles. Our liver acts as a filter, detoxifying harmful substances and storing nutrients. Meanwhile, the pancreas releases digestive enzymes that break down fats, proteins, and carbohydrates, making them easier for our body to absorb. Let's quickly recap the journey of food through our digestive system. It starts in the mouth, travels down the esophagus, gets churned up in the stomach, has nutrients extracted in the small intestine, and finally, the large intestine forms waste products that exit our bodies. And that, my friends, is the wondrous journey your food takes every day. Remember to keep your digestive system happy by eating healthy and staying hydrated.